Good man, it's y'all boy B Rib. So I'm going. I'm like that. What's good, man?
Bro, locked in, bro.
Yo, yeah, what you doing? I'm trying.
All right, yo, what's good? It's your boy B Rib, man. We got a new series going on. What we calling this? Gatorboy Gridiron Talks.
Yeah.
Talk me, man. Here I got my two boys. Introduce yourselves.
My name Mary, you feel me? I used to play in the NFL. I'm a retired NFL vet. I got drafted by the Bengals. Then they moved me to the D League. I went back up. I went to the Patriots. And I've been playing left tackle for the Broncos ever since. So it's been nice, man. Nice run, man.
Yeah. All right, what's good, y'all? My name Var, man. You know, college student, aspiring, trying to trying to get out. You already know, man.
Yeah.
Talk me. All right, man. We're not gonna go through every game because every game don't really need to be gone over. Like honestly, I'm not talking about the Patriots game, bro. I'm not. Bro. I can't. That's mad boring, bro. I'm not talking about that, bro. Mac Jones, that's all I'm gonna say, bro. Mac Jones, bro. Don't throw a ball past 15 yards, bro.
Man, we won by 3, man. We're gonna take that. We're gonna leave it alone.
Bro, we played the Steelers. Steelers and he had TJ Watt. They had Mitch Trubisky behind. Oh, stop paying me, bro. Should have blew that team out, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You is right.
The Steelers still gonna play tough at the end of the day. They still got Mike Tomlin.
They do got a couple Nick. They do got Deontay Johnson. They got a couple.
Claypool. They still got some. Najee Harris still running the ball. I'd take that one. Take that one.
So what are we looking at? Which ones we looking over right now? Because there was a couple this week that was decent. A lot of underdog games this week, yo.
You laying down. That's this.
That's the camera, bro. I don't know what's wrong with it.
He go like it's a camera.
So we're gonna let Var take control here. First game of the week, man. Thursday night.
Oh man.
Chargers.
My Chargers, man. Oh my goodness. All right, so where I want to start. Great game, great tough game by Justin Herbert. Man, get the score off the screen. Great tough game played by Justin Herbert. You know, to go down with a rib injury and still, ball out like that, still make it a 3-point game is different. Defense played pretty well. Could have played a little bit better, but I know y'all saw that slam Derwin James had on Travis Kelce, best safety in the league. Been saying it.
He didn't have to come downhill like that either.
Shit was crazy. And then but I say we probably lost that game because of coaching, man. Being too aggressive. Like it was for the beginning of the fourth quarter. We throw the ball 3 times in a row, no huddle, with a gas player on the field, being too aggressive. Trying to be too aggressive against Kansas City is probably just the coach's mindset. I don't know. They do that when we go against Kansas City. They try to be too aggressive instead of just playing like how they would play. Because if we play normal, like a normal Charger football game, we can definitely beat Kansas City. We're definitely better than Kansas City. But yeah, man, great game. And then, we fix up those mistakes. We get Keenan Allen back for that second game. I definitely love us the second time around against the Chiefs.
Yo, all I'm saying, I don't understand why they was rushing it so hard, because like at the end of the day, when I look at the Chiefs and they D line, it's not really nobody bringing pressure except like Clark. Like it's just not. So
you have Chris Jones in the middle.
Him, bro, my fault. I messed it up. But at the end of the day, it's like he was the only one applying pressure. And for you to keep rushing it, and going no huddle, they get to see the gaps in the O line and take advantage of it. So honestly, They should have took their time with it. And if you speed up the game on Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes, bro, it's not gonna be fun.
Bro, just feel me, just slow it down. Had a chance in the fourth, just slow it down. You know, feel me, do what you do. Instead, man, we throw that ball that third time in a row, I think it was. Pick 6 for 99 yards. Crazy.
Like,
yeah, crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. A 99-yard pick 6 from a rookie who was just working at like Burger King his junior year in college is crazy. It's crazy.
Yo, the Chiefs offense weird. It's like happy, like without Tyreek.
I like it, bro. I like it, man. Bro. I like it, bro. You don't know who about to get the ball. It's so many mediocre niggas on that squad right now, but they all got good roles. I guess you could say they could fulfill.
Yeah, you look up now. James Hubbard got 3 catches for 67 yards. All right, now next game. Now this game was crazy. It's Miami versus Baltimore.
Oh nah. I was looking at that game. Yo, Lamar Jackson, he really came back this year knowing what he wanted to do with that ball. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, Tua did go crazy. 469 yards.
Nah, but let hold on. Tua do go crazy. I ain't gonna hate no AFC East hate. But Tyreek Hill got open like crazy space, and he still underthrew him on both his deep balls. Like I'm saying, like his arm strength is like, bro. Every catch Tyreek Hill had to turn around and go like wait for it. He ran past the ball every time. Like I don't know, but at the end of the day,
I don't know, man.
Tyreek Hill and Jaden Waddle was crazy.
Nah, I feel like Tua gotta adjust to having both a short route and a deep route receiver, because you could have Jalen Waddle, one of them take a slant 90 something yards.
Crazy, like
he could do that, but Tyreek Hill balling out too. Moss and DBs now is crazy for Tyreek Hill. He like 5'9", bro, 5'8". Out here, Moss 6 foot, 6'1", 2 DBs. He came back this year ready to do something. So I could see why Tua made that, but underthrowing though, yeah, that's unacceptable.
Y'all sold on Tua?
Nah, I did think he gonna be valid for them for a while, but I don't.
You don't see him as that. I think he gonna last all season. He'll remain the starter all season.
His wide receivers, I definitely believe his wide receivers can get him there. Like they create crazy space, bro. And he quick with it. He got super quick lefty release. Like he get the ball there. Like if he throwing it right there, short space, that's why I feel as though him and Waddle will have a better connection than him and Tyreek. Because at the end of the day, his game is a short, quick stuff. He keep it moving. But I like him. He decent. I ain't gonna hate him more. Like his arm strength not there, but he balled out. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, he did his thing, especially against Lamar Jackson, who know you coming back. Who everybody know he's coming back this year to ball out too. He had 318 in the air with 119 on the ground.
They weren't even supposed to win that game. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, Ravens was up, bro, in the fourth. They
all game. Bro.
It was like 27.
I stopped watching now.
Yeah, yo.
Can we talk about the Colts against the Jaguars?
I don't even want to talk about
that.
We not talking about that.
I'll talk about Matt Ryan. Go ahead.
I said Matty Ice was probably, feel me. I wouldn't have took no on Matty Ice if I was Indy, to be honest with you. I would have went and got Baker instead of Matt Ryan. But feel me, as them.
To be told, yeah, I mean, I can see why you saying grab Baker instead of Matt Ryan, but Matt Ryan is Matt Ryan.
But that you can't say that, bro. He not crazy. He ain't aging like my mom, bro. And Baker Mayfield, bro, like he played in Cleveland where he had Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. He used to playing in a run heavy offense and just throwing the pass when need be. So now that you got Jonathan Taylor, bro, Jonathan Taylor had 9 carries last week, bro. Like 9 for like 56 yards. But that's like 9 yards a carry, bro. Matt Ryan was trying to gunsling and it wasn't working, bro. It was 3 and out like 2 times.
It don't even Colts don't even got the same receiving core as 2-3 seasons ago for them trying to be.
Pittman last week.
He did. But now continue, Mark. Go ahead.
I was saying I really would have liked the Colts with Baker Mayfield instead of Matt Ryan. But I guess they thought Matt Ryan was a safer pick because of like the stuff that Baker Baker brings the media and all that stuff with him. Yeah. So hey, it's on them. What are they 0-2 now? No, actually 0-1-1.
So yeah, bro, they tied with the Texans, bro. Their quarterback name is David Mills, bro. They tied with the Texans.
0-1-1 is not a good way to start the year off for the Colts. I'll tell you that right now.
But you know, we talking about old quarterbacks. You know who quarterback looking decent? Joe Flacco, yo. Joe Flacco.
For the Jets, they beat the Browns.
Yo, Jets, man, Jets won 31-30. They scored 2 tutties, I think, in a 2-minute drill. So
and that's the second. That's like one of the second underdog games. Sorry to cut you off.
Nah, you good.
That was one of the second if not one of the best underdog games all week, and they only won by 1. The money line spread for the Browns to win by at least 5. So I know a lot of tickets just failed.
Yo, the Jets is, bro. They fake punted in the first quarter, bro. They crazy, like. They crazy, bro. Like it's like they don't care now. I ain't gonna lie. I like they running core, bro. I like it. I like their whole little young core. They got Michael Carter. They got Brees Young. They might call the wide receiver, but they got him, Brees Young.
They got Brees Hall from the Michigan State who just went off last year. They got Garrett Wilson, Cameron Davis. I mean Corey Davis. There's a couple people on here, a couple vets too.
The big game too.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
He had game winning tutty, but I ain't gonna lie, yo, Nick Chubb was crazy. He was giving the Jets crazy work. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, he gonna do that in and out every Sunday.
Hey, he was giving the
crazy work.
Crazy
work. What did he finish with? Do anybody know?
He had like
87.
2 tutties.
3 touchdowns with 87 yards all game off 17 carries. Yeah, that's a problem. 3 tutties? That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Brissett was holding it down. I ain't gonna lie to you. Kobe Brissett was holding it down, bro.
Oh yeah, he went 22 for 27. That's 5 incompletions for him to be what the starting quarterback for the second week. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, keep it real. We gonna see Deshaun Watson type soon. What is it? 6 games or 11 games?
11.
Oh nah, it's quiet. My fault.
Nah, that's crazy. They gave Calvin really a year for gambling, and Deshaun got 11 games.
11 games. D Hop got like 6 games.
He got 6. They was gonna give Deshaun 6 games too.
Yeah, they said they felt like that much.
And yo, I ain't gonna lie. All right, next game I want to talk about is the Commanders versus the Lions.
Yo, oh man, that was a good one, yo.
Yo, the Lions, I ain't gonna lie, I like them. Not as like a playoff team, but they got DeAndre Swift, they got TJ Hawkinson, they got Amon-Ra St. Brown,
Jameson Williams. They got Jameson Williams from Alabama and Ohio State who was just going off.
And they got Aiden Hutchinson. He was giving the Commanders crazy work. I ain't gonna lie.
He down there. They say he set a single game rookie record for sacks.
I think he had like 4 or something. I don't know.
Oh my gosh,
he had 3 or 4, but they was coming at crazy. I think his game against Georgia last year. Where was you at?
We gotta give a lot of credit to Dan Campbell though. He keeping that group together. They just went like 15 last year. He keeping them boys. Yeah, every time I see him like with a speech, give him a speech or something, it's like, bro, you just be wanting to play for him. Like,
hey yo, you want to run through the bricks with him, right?
He a real good head coach, man. I hope they keep him for a minute. Hopefully he keep.
The Lions believe in him as well, though, because they would have got rid of him off his performance last year. And he went 0-1 this year to start the season off. They would have been made an executive decision, but they believe in him too, just like we do.
They building their team slow. Like it's gonna take a couple years. They just got Hutchinson. Hopefully they could keep him, lock him up. The offense. We just need you. You need you a slot. You need you a slot and you good. What happened?
Yeah, he need him. They quarterback. Detroit.
Jared Goff. He gonna hold it down for like a year or two.
Yeah, if they can, I don't know where they gonna fall at this year, but if they can do something, they might be able to get from me Bryce Young. They might.
Bryce Young coming from Alabama,
bro. Imagine all the gadget plays they running. They got Mama say, bro, he had 2 carries last game for 60 yards. Like he
had 68 yards rushing.
And he had
Amon-Ra. He different. He a problem.
In the fantasy draft, I knew how he was about to come this year.
Yo, 68 yards rushing for a receiver is crazy. And y'all running back one is DeAndre Swift. Good luck.
Speaking of that, bro, Curtis Samuel, bro, he the Debo Williams of the Commanders, bro. He is like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like him. With what the Commanders offense is right now. They got him, like I said, basically doing what Debo do. He lining up everywhere on the field.
He's rushing. They got him in slot. They got him at wide out. Yo, last week he was going off. He caught like 9 or 7, seven straight passes.
Yeah,
7 passes.
He had a good week this week too.
Yeah. Oh, he had 70 yards. Is he receiving? Oh, yeah. Out of 9 targets too. Yeah, this is a nice nigga right here.
I knew he was nice ever since he was in Carolina. I just didn't know it because he was always injured. He was always in and out. So that was always the question.
I forgot he got drafted to Carolina when he came in at the beginning. And he was decent too down there. You just never know what he was capable of. And their quarterback situation last year was kind of faulty.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like Carson Wentz, not Carson Wentz. I'm speaking of Lions. You see what the Eagles just did. We're gonna get to the Eagles in a little bit. You see what the Eagles just did to the Vikings, and then you see what the Lions did. Lions offense did to the Eagles last week. Yeah, bro, they putting up points on anybody. I ain't lying. They offensive.
The Lions, right?
Yeah.
Bro, they got 36 this week. That's that, and they got 35 last week. I already had them down for being a Commander, so I just want to see who they play next. They came out strong this week too, and you was down because Carson Wentz came out slinging 337 yards.
Yeah, he just couldn't get on the scoreboard. I think the Lions went up 22-0 at one point.
Yeah, they was playing.
Getting crazy, yo. I'm gonna keep saying it was getting crazy, yo. Mom Rob, bro, he liked that Pro Bowl this year.
Look at his touchdown. Look at his touchdown. The route he gave on that outside route. Oh my goodness! I was like, bro, I was watching it happen. I'm like, yeah, he gonna be probably.
Hey yo, a lot of these receivers this year came back running routes. Yo, I've been watching them. They've been running these routes tight.
Listen, now we're gonna flip to the Giants because I see Kadarius Toney run some routes, but Danny Dimes is terrible, bro. He be dicing them up, and then Danny Dimes is sitting there looking in the pocket like, and then he throw it in double cut. Like, he made me so mad, bro. I ain't even a Giants fan. They won 19-16. If it wasn't for the defense, bro, they would have lost this game.
And he went 22 for 34. You know that's hella incompletions on the field.
Think about it, bro. The Giants was, I think, the first 2 possessions they had turnovers and scores. If it wasn't for them first 2 coming out the gate, they got the ball off kickoff. So they basically got the ball in the first quarter and the third quarter.
You know what I don't like about the Giants? I can't stand the fact that when they're not doing great, they rely on Saquon. But you can't rely on Saquon to rush for 8,000 yards on 21, 22 carry. Daniel Jones got to make something happen. And they got a decent receiving core.
Not really targeting Kenny Galladay like that, bro.
Yeah, they say he played only like 25% of the snaps that's been going on, which is like not even a lot, not even damn near 2%. I mean, damn near 2 of them. It wasn't even that many. So for the fact that they even been saying that, like, he's supposed to be something nice this year, it's crazy because he ain't been showing it on the field. I don't even see him getting receiving yards this game. Saquon has more receiving yards than Kenny Galladay, and he's supposed to be wide receiver 1.
Well, can you about to say something?
Yeah. Back to Kadarius Toney, man. He might have the best feet in the league, period. Like, he the way he moved, bro, is crazy. The Giants got to definitely utilize him a lot more if they want their offense to just be a whole nother step up if they utilize him as his feet is.
Bro, they be having him at the slot, like running these sorry behind slant routes. Like, let him work, bro. Give him space in the field. Let him work. Cause he can do it, right? He can do it.
You can't touch him in open space. You can't.
He be bopping people just be open for none. Like,
do you see the cuts that he hit? They crazy work. He got LaShawn McCoy cuts. Nev, there's no way he can do that on the field, bro, without injuring. So that's crazy. That nigga game is a match.
Man, I ain't gonna talk too much about the 49ers game, but praise up to my guy Trey Lance.
Yeah, with the injury, right?
I was sad to see finally get shot.
Seahawks looking terrible.
Hey, I have a question. How y'all feel about the Rams this year?
I think they're gonna be good. For me, they're gonna be. I feel like they just gonna chip. Like they think it's sweet. They're gonna have to lock back in, but they rely too heavily on Cooper Kupp. I ain't gonna lie to you. Too.
That's
heavy.
why I asked you.
They had him at fullback. They had him at the slot. They had him at wide out. Like, bro, you got players, bro. Like week 1, they didn't even use Allen Robinson, bro. Like you got players.
They got Allen Robinson, Tyler Higbee. They got a couple of receivers, and they got that show up too.
Like Cam Akers and Darrell Henderson.
Yes, they got Cam Akers. They had who's this? It's another player. It's a receiver. I forget his name. Start with an S though. He shows up and shows out. He showed up a couple games last year and on special team. So I don't. Skronek, something like that. I can't even remember his name.
That game, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Drake London, he like that.
I heard. Hey, Bar, how you do for you in fantasy, Bar? I heard you.
I put him in, bro. I knew Drake London was, bro. I was most excited for him, probably more than any other player coming out that draft. I knew, yeah, bro. I knew Drake London was something. So
what's up with Kyle Pitts, bro? Talk to me.
What you said? What's up with Pitts?
They
not using them for something. I don't know why the Falcons not using them. Then the coach gonna say, we're trying to win games. You're not winning games. Throw the ball to Kyle Pitts. Like, what do you?
No games, yo.
But
he said, yeah, I don't like what he said about Kyle Pitts and he can't produce. He's not producing enough either. Throw the ball to him. How many targets he got last game, Var?
He did good. I think for the first couple series.
Yeah, he did all right to begin the game, but then they just left him out for the rest of the game. And the Falcons almost came back with 28-3. That was crazy. But Marcus, that was very bad ball. I don't know why he tested Jalen Ramsey with.
Yo, why did he test Jalen Ramsey like that? Like as if he didn't come off a terrible week 1.
Exactly. And it wasn't even with like Kyle Pitts or Drake London. He just tested him with, I forgot who he threw it to. I don't know why he did that.
Bro, speaking of bad balls, bro, Jameis Winston, bro.
Oh my
God. Towards the end of that game, bro, he just threw it. He said, F it. Somebody gonna get it.
Yo, can we hold on? Let's talk about Jameis Winston real fast. He is a problem this year if he can limit his turnovers, bro. He did the same. Jameis Winston, he did the same thing as last year in Tampa Bay. He led the league in passing yards. He did throw 30 picks, though. He went 30 for 30, I think, or something like that.
30 picks.
But I can tell you right now, bro, he been in the gym. I've been watching his game precisely. He get the ball there, bro. I
ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, Michael Thomas, he back. I ain't gonna like hands down, he back. Jarvis Landry, he there. Like they got a good thing. I think Kamara out with like a rib.
Yeah, he should be back this week,
bro. I got the Saints for going deep in the playoffs this year, just due to the fact that how they team looking. They got Jarvis Landry, they got Tyrann Mathieu on defense. You still got Cameron Jordan. They got a couple linebackers. I think they got Demario Davis still as well. The only thing they did lose Gardner Johnson. They did send him to the Eagles. So that did take away from depth a little bit as far as like DBs, but you still added Tyrann Mathieu. With the couple of weapons on offense and with Alvin Kamara come back healthy, I see them going far. And they struggle against Tom Brady and them, but that's just because, like Devin White said, they knew how Jameis Winston is.
Like I feel so like we feel like every year the Saints should be good, bro. Like we say that
every year, right?
Year, bro.
Yeah,
they always look good. I don't know.
I do too. I feel like every year that we expect the Saints to be good just because they never look terrible. Hey. And it don't though. Keep it real. When you got men like Alvin Kamara in the backfield and Michael Thomas, it never really looked bad for real.
It's tough.
Right.
Never looked bad.
If Jameis used Mike Thomas as like a security blanket, give him the ball more short routes, medium routes, instead of trying to hit home runs to Olave, it'd be a lot better off. Because he was trying to find Olave all game. I think Olave had like 12 targets, 13 targets, something like that.
Bro, I don't be knowing what be going through his head. Tom Brady went down the field, scored. He said, "I bet. Watch, I'm gonna do it in one play. Do it up."
Yeah, he tried to go for the home run ball way too much. Way too much. That's the issue with him.
I ain't gonna lie, but we're not gonna talk about Marshawn Lattimore and Mike Evans.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Mayor.
Bro, all I want to say is shout out Mike Evans, man. You really don't let nobody touch that white man. I salute you.
Nobody touch the goat.
Don't nobody touch that man to the fullest. But I do say, bro, you really got to talk to Marshawn Lattimore outside of work, cause that y'all this been going on for too many years, and Marshawn Lattimore is he the Dennis the Menace of the Saints. It's like that solidified who he is. So you can't even go into that game trying to act like you're not familiar with any of the Saints versus Tom Brady atmosphere, because it's been going on like this between the Buccaneers and Saints for a while, and now Tom Brady's on there, so it's going to continue to happen.
Yo, Mayor, you gotta talk about your Tom Brady thing again, bro. They cut off.
What I say about him and Marshawn Lattimore?
Mm-hmm.
I was saying basically, I appreciate my man's Mike Evans for stepping up, letting nobody touch the goal. Can't nobody touch him, but at the same time, every year Brady been playing the Saints. I noticed it too, and some told me in the back of my head he's been struggling, and it's always early in the season, whether it's like week 2, week 3, week 6. It's early in the season where he just be going through this thing where he sees the Saints and he balled up, and it's been going on for years. It's not even just like when he just touched down. I've been seeing it multiple times, but even when Drew Brees was around. But now Marshawn Lattimore is carrying the weight of the Saints. Like, this nigga, he's with it. So you gotta understand, like,
yo, imagine they had him still and Gardner Johnson and Tyrann Mathieu.
And Tyrann Mathieu there? Wow. Wow. You already know how that's going to look with a couple other DBs that they're going to be having under the wing. Because anybody under the wing, they carrying it just like them. All them DBs on that side, even the safeties. That's why they brung Tyrann Mathieu. How he be flying in and out the field like that. He needed that around there. So I could see why, but oh man.
I like their secondary, bro.
If Brady, I had Brady for going over 260 against them, and he had 190.
It's crazy because the Saints weren't able to pressure him that much either. Like, Saints be lying, they ain't on nothing.
It's just Brady. He was just struggling. That's all it was. He couldn't get it right. That's all it is. It's not more, not less to it. We know this. We've been dealing with him for years now.
One thing about that game, I love Mike. Love him, but every time he go against Marshawn, bro, Marshawn getting his head, and
he get the best of him every year, don't he?
When he wins that matchup, pretty much Marshawn Lattimore got his number right now. I ain't gonna lie.
If we talking about matchups, Darius Slay on Jetta.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy work. I ain't lying.
I needed that. I definitely need. I needed a good.
Maybe. Hold on.
50 yards. He had 2 interceptions. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was, bro. He gave us.
I had him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I had Jalen Reagor going off this. I knew how Darius was about to come.
Bro, I don't, bro. Let me, bro.
Why
you ever watch film and you just be like, yo, if I was in the game, I would have made that throw. I just need to talk to Kirk Cousins to understand, where do you be at when film sessions is held in the Vikings facility? Now, are you there? Are you present? You can wait. You're throwing the ball into second and third options when you just snap the ball. Literally, you drop back 5 steps, not even, bro. You're hitting the second option. You got Justin Jefferson in the backfield, and you're still trying to throw the ball to Dalvin Cook. For what reason, I don't know why. He's wide open. They had Darius Slay specifically on Justin Jefferson all night. They know y'all gonna come out in different packages with him this year. Y'all know they know you can utilize him. They know he turned into a yards after catch type of receiver now because he's trying to fight for yards. I've been seeing him doing a little bit, but for him to be treating him like that, bro, is crazy. And for this. Can they see that? They can't see that. They're not gonna be able to see that, bro. But 5 out of 6 hit. Justin Jefferson needed only over 97. That's all he needed. You see that? Y'all see that? Green, red. Why? He got 48 receiving yards through all game and 2 interceptions thrown with Darius Slay guarding him.
Big play Slay. I ain't gonna lie to you. He a defensive player of the year candidate.
Of that one game, bro, that game has him trending now. Like he's going to be looked at for the rest of the season as one of the top cornerbacks. They're going to be mentioning his name with that. I say it's week 2. By week 6, if Darius Slay end up getting 2 more interceptions based off how he's been playing this year, they're going to be mentioning him with Jalen Ramsey, telling him he's better than him this year.
Once he played the Cowboys, go against them.
Oh, they played them this year, right? They both NFC matchups. Oh yeah, that's good. I can't wait for that game. You know, I can't wait for that game. I want to see how he do against the Cowboys, especially with Trayvon Diggs on the other side of the ball. I mean, Stephon Diggs been going up too, hasn't he?
Yo, nah, I didn't want to talk. Look, because when I was talking about defense, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Everybody was clowning the Bills for the contract they gave Von Miller, and I still don't think it's a good contract long term. But these first 2 games,
what is it?
Bro,
yeah, he been
first
putting in work.
He been acting crazy. Talk me, Var.
Von Miller been putting in work. Jesus. But the Bills as a whole, they look crazy. But I mean, they did the same thing last year, so you got to pause. But they only lost last year because of a faulty overtime rule, which just got changed this year. But yeah, Stephon Diggs, he's just doing what he been doing. Really, Josh Allen, he been doing what he been doing and playing at an MVP level. I knew he was gonna do this when he came in the league. To be honest,
I did too, bro. I did too. I'm not gonna lie. I just felt like he had it when they had him so high being drafted when he got drafted that year in the league, and he came in showcasing that he can do it. Just give me time, which is now, bro. He's been doing everything.
He throw that ball 200 yards in the air. Right? He crazy,
bro. He's complete, bro. They gave Stephon Diggs a contract extension before the season started, and they're showing you why they did it. They must have seen something before we did, bro. They had to.
Bro, you mixed the way Diggs be bopping people. And
how many Stephon finished with last game? 128, 138?
He out-received the whole Titans team.
The whole Titans team by himself.
I think he had like 140 something.
Yeah, bro. Easy. Bro.
140.
Before I go on, bro, I do want to show love real quick to Jalen Hurts. Crazy, bro. He went off yesterday.
Yo, he's that guy for them.
Off, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was hating on the Eagles, bro, but they looking decent. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Can I keep it real?
It's gonna come down to Jalen Hurts playing, like keeping this up. Do I think he could do it? I don't know. Only time I could tell.
Nah, it's a glimpse. I saw a glimpse that like he on the same time as last year. Because last year, bro, he is not a single game he will play full through. Like he either will only play the second quarter, like on full gas, first quarter. In this game, bro, that second quarter was low. Like, I don't know.
I feel like, man, Jalen Hurts. My fault. You done?
No,
I didn't mean to cut you off.
If he goes against a good team where on the second half they're gonna up it, we're gonna have problems.
The Eagles got a good schedule this year. They got games you want to watch. They face teams like the Cardinals. They still got the Cowboys. They got the Packers, Steelers. They play, so they got a couple teams, and they still see the Saints this year. I ain't gonna lie. I've been following Jalen Hurts ever since he transferred from Alabama to Oklahoma, and I've been banging with him since he cut his dreads off. Because he was doing his thing at that championship game, but when he cut his dreads off, he got traded. I mean, he left. He went to Oklahoma. He started doing workouts. He started looking way better on the field. Then he got drafted type high and went to the Eagles. He been doing his thing for him for a minute. So that's been showcasing because he's starting to throw the ball more. They say he wasn't good at throwing the ball at first.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna be tough. They were sleeping on him.
I knew they was trying to say he wasn't really a pocket passing quarterback or anything. He was just another Lamar. He tried to say that he was just gonna use his legs all season. Now he's been showing you, bro. Watch how I flame this ball. Just give me the targets. He got 4 great targets. I ain't gonna lie, 2 great. I'll give him Devontae Smith and AJ Brown his top ones right now, and I'll say there's other ones like Pascal and Quez Watkins and stuff like that. They all just great role players. Like not even role players, just men who can run routes and get open efficiently here and there. But you don't got a game plan on them, bro. And they can run the ball this year too with Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders is doing his thing for them on the ground, and they still got Dallas Goedert as a receiver too. The defense looking nice too, bro. Jordan Davis, Hassan Reddick, Gardner Johnson, Slay play.
And I do got to show. Last week, you seen some slips in a secondary and things of that nature. But the way the D-line was able to rush Kirk Cousins this week is the reason that he was throwing all these bad balls. I've been saying from the jump, Jordan Davis is him, bro, since Georgia. He crazy.
Yeah, I wanted us to get him. The Eagles, I think they traded up. Oh my god!
Yes, they traded up to grab him, bro. Yes,
I wanted us to get him. But back to what you were saying about Jalen Hurts in college. Yeah, I followed him ever since basically that championship game at Bama. Then he transferred and can't play. He transferred, went to Oklahoma. Him and CD was crazy in college. That was when, feel me, I wanted CD to win the Heisman that year. And I was excited for him to come out the draft. I thought he was going to be the best receiver out the draft. Right now, it's looking like Jefferson, but it's still early in their careers. He could, feel me. But, yeah.
Hey, bro, having A.J. Brown is going to elevate Devontae Smith's game crazy, bro. You take a little bit of pressure off him in that offense and let him work. Do what he got to do. Let his speed, let him like take advantage of his speed and start popping people. And he facing number 2s. Yeah, bro.
He'll be some.
I like them this year. But
that was the year Burrow won the Heisman. Oh yeah, you couldn't deny that. You couldn't even fight Joe Burrow winning that Heisman. Like, that was the best college quarterback. Best season a college quarterback has ever had.
It's crazy. Next game we talking about is Dallas versus Bengals, bro. And I just want to say, bro, I know when they drafted Jamar Chase, I said, why you ain't draft O-lineman? And for me, I had to bite my words because Jamar Chase is crazy. Man, y'all need an O-lineman bad, bro. Bad.
Bro, that shit is terrible how they trying to have him complete them plays to Jamar Chase with 5 seconds in the pocket every play. That doesn't make any sense. He gets sacked soon as the ball gets snapped. But my thing is, why not just either change the game plan or try to make it as to where you just got more protection on the O-line? Because if this man done took y'all to the Super Bowl and didn't get blown out, you got to remember what he just did in the Super Bowl. He's never supposed to touch the Super Bowl. Him and Jamar Chase, they both capable of going back there just now this year if everything look how it's supposed to look. But then again, you can't expect him to do that when he gets sacked 2 seconds into the play every time he snapped the ball. You can't even go shotgun that many times on him like that because a lot of the time they know he's going to pass the ball, so you still got to rush him. And a lot of these teams coming with good defense this year. They're trying to attack. A lot of teams is attacking this year.
This whole week, I've seen a lot of defense, bro. Speaking of Micah Parsons.
He's a fucking super villain. He be everywhere. He get it done. He get done everything. Everything in his hand, he get it done. He's crazy, man. Him, he on the field trying to make some.
Crazy.
Mike is different. Huh?
Different, bro.
I don't got a whole day on that Bengals Cowboys game, other than Yeah, man, the Bengals gotta figure it out because you cannot start 0-2 with this stacked AFC.
Especially not that go down. That's a guaranteed dub, bro. You can't lose that game.
Yeah, let that go.
You can't lose that game, bro.
You can't lose that game, especially and the Bengals got the Jets next week, so we're gonna see what they talking about.
Joe Flack gonna burn them. You crazy?
Yeah, all right. I want to see him do something against the Bengals. I mean, I want to see Joe Burrow do something against the Jets because they come in. The Jets looking decent this year. They got more wins than them. Yo, can we also talk about the Cardinals game?
Yeah. I was gonna let take over my.
Yeah, go ahead, gang.
Go ahead.
Me?
Oh, I'm going. Oh yeah, I'm
talk about
wow, that game was exciting, man. That game was crazy. Oh, Kyler's definitely the dude for the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
But you see those last minute plays he made to take it into overtime, getting that ball within that tight spot for the 2-point conversion, then using his legs to get in for the touchdown before the 2-point conversion, and he threw it to AJ Green, which AJ Green he all right, he out of his prime, but I mean he's not like he's throwing to. He got Marquise Brown, but he didn't even use him that play.
I like how
crazy he was using, and just for them the Cardinals as a team to come back, Isaiah Simmons with that big hit on Hunter Renfrow to knock it loose. That hit was that was a big hit.
That was a big one. That was a nice hit right there.
Stupid score. Yeah, the Cardinals they was resilient. It was definitely.
It's crazy because I like the Raiders this year, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I like
Hunter Renfrow from twice.
It's Derek Carr for the Raiders, man. I don't know if he's that guy.
You don't think so?
I don't know, bro. You don't think so.
You talking about not that guy, bro?
He too conservative. He's just very too conservative and inconsistent.
Yeah. I want to see how you do. I was my fault to cut you off, bro. I do want to see how he is later on in the season with Devontae Adams being that this is their first year together. But it's so much hype behind that you expect them to be right together. Yeah, but we'll see it. We'll see as it comes down as we get further down the season. We'll let him adjust.
Y'all seen Henry Ruggs working out with the ankle monitor?
Nah, I ain't see that.
See that video?
He was he on the field running routes. He a free man.
Bro, mind you, he's on a high school field. He's on a high school field.
The ankle monitor.
Yes, bro. He's good. He's decent. They're gonna.
He crazy.
I don't know him about getting another shot in the league, but they definitely gonna let him blow over this in a
minute. Hey, one last game though. Chicago versus Packers. I ain't gonna talk about it too much because that game is a wash. All I'm saying is AJ Dillon, Aaron Jones. I like that running back duo. If they could get somebody at the wideout, man, somebody just for me.
They don't want to, bro. They don't want to.
Playing on Vidal Scotland right now. I think he played last week, but he didn't play week 1. But it's just looking. Even though they won, like it's just not like the offense looked very ugly. It's very too reliant on a running back tandem. But the Bears, bro.
Yeah.
I like the Bears this year, bro. I like Justin Fields just because he come from Ohio State and I like Ohio State, but I bang with Justin Fields, bro, immensely. I want to see him do super good this year, bro, but they just don't have the receiving core for nobody. They don't have the receiving core at all. It's like I feel like they just relying on Justin Fields to make it happen because they know he can. It's just – and then you got niggas like Roquan Smith ready to leave. So I want to see.
There's nobody on that team that gets excited, bro. Except
I don't know.
Mooney. I thought Donner Mooney was gonna be nice, but it's just first he don't got the complimentary receivers to take any pressure off of him. Second, his O-line, the O-line is bad, which is rushing Justin Fields. So it's like you're not giving him no opportunity to work, and it's just it don't look too bright in Chicago right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I like Justin Fields.
They gotta get that whole O-line first, They get some receivers. But yeah, it's gonna take a minute.
A minute at that for them to be right.
All right, now one more before we have our predictions for next week. Who is y'all player of the week? You just gotta get one player. It could be offense, defense. Who is y'all player of the week?
One offense and one defensive.
You want to do one offense, one defense?
Yeah, my offensive player of the week is going to Jameis Winston. Yes, I'm picking Jameis Winston.
No, from last week, bro. From last week, the week we talking about now.
Oh, for this week?
Bro,
what you mean? Like,
bro had like 500 picks, bro. The week we just talked,
had like 4 or 5 picks.
All right, but he did cover for me on my ticket, so I was being biased. But my player of the week this year though, I mean for this week though, on offense, I'm gonna say, does Stephon Diggs count? Because he did just shit.
Definitely.
He did just shit on him. 148 receiving yards to yourself, and I was receiving the whole Titans lineup. It's crazy. And they were drafted receiver high this year in the second round. So they would have some, man, that's crazy. Hey, yo, Var, you called it too. How you predict Malik Willis playing tonight, yo? How did you predict
it was something.
No.
Bro, they either going to get blown out so bad to where he's going to get in the game or Ryan Tannehill is going to get hurt. I was hoping Ryan Tannehill didn't get hurt. Thank God he didn't get hurt because I don't like to see anybody, I don't like to see anybody get hurt, but I'm like, bro, they're probably going to get blown out and then Malik Willis is going to get in the game. Yo, I knew it.
That notification came. I'm like, yo, this nigga works for Bleacher Report. He knows.
Well, who your offensive player of the week?
Oh, all right. I'm going to go Jalen Hurts. I want to go Mike Williams. I'm going to put him as an honorable mention.
Mike Williams.
We ain't
even talking about him. Mike Williams wasn't a factor in week 1, but week 2 was crazy.
8 receptions for 113 some yards. It's crazy.
And that touchdown.
He had the little one-hand grab. Crazy.
Yeah. I'm going to go Jalen Hurts for my offensive player of the week.
I got a couple players I go with. Bro, it's between right now for me, Lamar Jackson and Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Amon-Ra St. Brown did 9 receptions for 100-some yards too this year.
What? I'm gonna give it to Amon-Ra. Lamar Jackson, he a stud, bro. We know that he one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. But Amon-Ra to be a second year, doing what he's doing, taking the load that he's taking on offense. Let me give it to him, bro. He crazy.
He's crazy.
First 2 weeks, if he could hold this up, we talking about offensive player of the year type statistics, bro. I think he already got 3 touchdowns on the season with like 220 plus yards. Yeah, crazy. Now talk to me, Mayor. Let's go with defense.
Jalen Ramsey.
Right now, I'm gonna take Slay.
Defense, I'm saying Slay. I think that's only one correct answer. You got to go Darius Slay.
I mean, I would say Darius Slay, but Jalen Ramsey, man.
Against Justin Jefferson.
I mean, do I gotta take it back?
One right answer this week for defense.
All right, I'll take it back, man. I'll take it back. We'll all agree on Darius Slay equally, man, because that was crazy. Two picks, and one was in the end zone, and it's on Justin Jefferson. He did come off like 100-something yards in the game.
But it's a couple contenders out there, bro. Definitely, we had some good defense this week. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some real good defense.
Some great ones, actually. I want to see that this week coming up, too.
I want to show love to the Giants D-line, bro. They held it down. Love. Let me see. Let me find his name, man. I was looking at Jersey last week. I was looking at Jersey last week. I didn't get his name. What happened, Var?
I said you gotta show the whole Bills defense love. They held them to 7.
Bills defense crazy, man. I showed love to
the Buccaneers defense too, bro. What they had? How many points? I think they combined have like 6 points let up through 2 weeks. That's wild.
They let up. They crazy. Hold on, let me find the roster, bro, for the Giants real quick. It's just one player.
For week 1.
Where you at?
How much they let up week 1? How many points they let up? Who they face?
Mary taught me how many points they let up week 1.
Who?
The Buccaneers.
Week 1 they let up.
I think it was 3 Cowboys, right?
Yeah, the score wasn't even that high, but if I'm sure, hold on, it's right here for me. They let up 3 points against the Cowboys.
And then I think 3 points against the Saints this
10
week.
points.
Yeah.
10?
13 points in total. Yeah, they beat the Saints by 10.
Okay.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie. That mean, hey, I see what y'all saying because that mean they on something this year because they play the Packers next. You know they don't have a receiver. They about to be blitzing them all types of crazy down the middle and off the edges. They don't got the receiver to help on offense, or they don't got Zadarius Smith to help on defense no more against Brady. So Rashawn Gary better be on his bullshit again. And they,
for my play read, I'm gonna show love to Leonard Williams was decent, Michael Parsons was decent. Feel me? Slay, we know he lockdown pick. But I'm gonna give it to the Rook, man. Aiden Hutchinson. He had 3 sacks last week.
3 sacks.
3 sacks last week, bro. When I was watching the game, he was killing them. He was rushing against every play, bro. He was there. And just to be a rookie, bro, like it's hard. Like it really is. Because them college linemen and them NFL linemen is 2 different things, bro. Promise you it's not the same. But he was giving work, man. People was coming crazy at him before he got drafted, saying he was drafted too high, saying he's gonna be a bust. He looking good, man. So I'm gonna show love to him. That's crazy. I think I picked both players from the Lions. I don't know. I'm telling you, I picked the Lions this year, man. They look fun. They're not gonna be.
All right, yo, I gotta go though.
You got all right. So I'm gonna see y'all. It's been Gridiron Gator Talks. We're not gonna get our projections this week. Probably do that this week. Probably gonna do that next week. But all I'm saying is Bills Dolphins this week is gonna be crazy. All right, man. It's been your boy B-Rev.
Yeah.
Bar.
All right, man.
All right, man.
See ya. Talk to me.